The goal was to provide beautiful, livable, affordable housing, and in this particular case for an underserved segment of our population, specifically adults with developmental and other disabilities.
HCB is the co-developer with Satellite Affordable Housing Associates in the city of Alameda. The residents here at Capon Villa are folks with developmental disabilities. Most people with developmental disabilities are would be considered living under poverty conditions. On the social equity side, if there wasn't this building, if there wasn't the housing subsidy, if there weren't the support services available, the vision or the dream of living independently in the community would not be a reality for our folks.
There's often a misconception, maybe even a stereotype about what affordable housing is and isn't and what it looks like. When you have a project as beautifully designed and executed as Capon Villa, it gives the public the realization that, oh, I would be happy living in a place that looked like Capon Villa, both inside and outside. Capon Villa may be the first development of this sort for this particular segment of the population, but I don't want it to be the last that we do in Alameda. This development does contribute to a healthy neighborhood, healthy residential development in so many ways. Where it is located is very accessible to walking, travel by foot, and also bicycles. Most residents here, I think, have a bicycle. And then the idea of having a community garden here means that residents are growing their own produce, and that contributes to healthy eating. It also contributes to a sense of community. One of the criteria for locating Capon Villa here was the proximity to public transportation.
This beautiful building was once a parking lot. There's incredible value added there, and just the fact of taking underused piece of property and creating something that has tremendous value.
The significance of this project, both for our city and for the region, is first and foremost that we're serving an underserved population.
The issue of aging parents of these folks with developmental disabilities is huge. Places like Capon Villa allow their children to live close to them still in the community, in a safe, affordable place, and they start to develop a life outside of their family home, which allows these parents to rest assured.
And so it is our role and responsibility as elected and appointed officials to see that we hold the provision of affordable housing to the same high standards, because everyone deserves and needs and will benefit from beautiful, comfortable, accessible housing.
The positive impact can be seen every day. Seeing folks who didn't have the opportunity to really exercise their independence, to develop the skills they'll need to live safely and independently in the community for the rest of their lives. The benefit to the community is that these folks with developmental disabilities are now able to live here in the community where they grew up, near their friends, near their family, near all of their community supports. That's a great benefit.
So regionally, this sets such a good example of what can be done, how you can improve a neighborhood in your community by providing this. And I would just like to say that it has been an honor and a privilege to be associated with this project.
Every element of this project is replicable. The only thing that sets this project apart is the political will and the community support that we found here in the city.
It is one of the more satisfying things I've done as a member of the Planning Board and the City Council, and I look forward to approving more of these projects in the future.
Hey,